Hopefully I won't be lagging now. It seems fine. Um, so I have recently been working on this web browser game. I'm currently learning web programming with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, all that kind of good stuff. And I just wanted to make a video or a very short stream just to try to get some more users because as it is right now we have around 45 users and maybe 20 of those are active, and this is kind of a game where you fight each other, so the more the merrier. And also I will probably use this video as some kind of tutorial. Anyways, so this is it, arena.rika.se. There's a link on my Twitch channel, and yeah, so all you need to do is just go here, and you need to register and just fill in an email, username, password, and you're done. So right now I always go into one of my, or actually the only test account I have. So this is it. I'm logged in, and we can see immediately that you do not have a character yet, and that's because I need to create a character. So let's just create one, and we can call him Rika Test, or let's call him something else. Let's call him Rika Star. You can see the name is available. Your name has to be 3 to 12 characters. You can choose a gender, male or female. This has no impact on the game. You can choose a race. All the races have different like starting attributes. However, this actually doesn't do anything right now because you have a certain amount of points that you can spend on these 4 stats and also on the skills. And right now this doesn't make any sense. I'm currently trying to I am gonna rewrite this so that the races will be a bit more specific. So let's just go with an elf. We'll create an elf. That sounds good. So, and you can see that for each everything that I hover, I get some information about it. So strength determines your physical prowess. The more strength, the more damage you do in melee combat. Alright, that sounds good. Let's just put 30 there. We have 140 total to spend, and they cannot go under the under the standard value, and they cannot be higher than 50 above the standard value as well. So let's just go with a lot of dexterity. So earlier I had starting equipment, which you can see here is currently disabled because I didn't like this. Because all items has like required stats and required skills to use, and it just didn't make much sense. So vitality determines your toughness, your hit points, and natural armor. It actually just gives you HP right now, but this is a very important stat, so let's bump that up. And let's just lower the dexterity. This is not good. Let's just make it like this: 30, 40, 45, and we can put some in intellect. So intellect determines the amount of skill points you receive as you gain in rank, and also the starting point. So you can see we have 125 skill points to allocate. We get 100 plus our intellect, so it's pretty cool. So let's see. Let's bump this down a bit. Oh, that's a minimum. Let's also bump this down. So let's go with 35 here because we want a lot of skills. So let's just try a normal. Let's try a dual wield build. So one-handed weapons. Yeah, we should probably take this. You need a value between 1 and 80. Let's just go with 80. Let's go with the max. So we have 55 more points to spend. So two-handed, we're not going to need that. We're not going to need shield because we're going to dual wield. Increase your skill at blocking with your weapon. This sounds good. So parry, let's put some points there, maybe 20. And do we want some armor? Yeah, let's get some armor as well. Let's go with 35 because I think the armor system is pretty bad right now, and I think 35 is the minimum requirement there. I need to rewrite these tooltips because I see they're a bit off. Like for instance, you don't actually need any skill to equip items. It just makes you better with them. Anyways, let's just go with this. We have chosen our name, our gender, our race. We have selected all the stats and all the skills. So submit your character. There we go. Alright, so you can see here that we have our character. We have a little HP bar. We also have an experience bar. This window updates whenever you go to a different page like this. So there's also an update button, because as you will see when we fight, we will lose HP, of course. Every 3 minutes, you will regain 40% of your HP. Just so you know, you can like pop on to this game like every 10 minutes and know that you're in full HP and you can just play. Alright, so we can see online players. We can see we have a couple of players online. We have a total of 6 players, even though I am one of them. This is my other account. You can click on all of these and you will get some basic information like arena win ratio and training win ratio. You can see my equipment here. I've killed 3 other players. But let's just go with our character here. So every character starts with 125 gold. So let's just go to the market and equip ourselves. So these are we can have lots of items. Some of them have a weapon. Very few at the moment. But they are, they will appear on more and more weapons. You can see that this is the author, Bagarn or Bagan, if you're Swedish, the baker. He's the person, I think it was online, wasn't he? Yeah. So this guy, anyways, with the extremely high win ratio, he's the one who he drew a couple of pictures, and he will probably draw more. All right, so let's see what do we want here. We want the dagger build. So all of these items, they are not very well adjusted, because, well, pretty much I don't have enough people playing the game to find a balance. It's not that far in development that I can actually focus on balancing. And you can see here that all weapons have a strength required, because you need some kind of strength to wield them. Daggers are the lowest, of course, and if you look at stuff like the battle axes, they are quite difficult to wield. You can see that my two-handed skill is 0, and this is recommended 150. So you can see here that I have a chance to hit. It's if I would have 150, I would have a 75% chance. But because of my lack of skill, it's minus 30. So I would have 45% hit chance with this weapon. So anyways, let's just go with the swords because I think they are the best option for us. We can buy 2 of these, and we can also buy some armor, because armor is pretty cheap. Because there is a big downside of the armors. So with this, chance to hit 80 plus 8, so 88%, that's fine. We'll buy one of those. You purchase the short sword, and we'll buy another one. And you can see here, this is something I implemented today, and that's why it looks pretty bad. But we can also sell our equipment, and you get 25% back from what you paid for it. So anyways, this should be it. Let's see. Okay, so depending on we're gonna buy some armor, and depending on where your opponent hit you, that's the armor piece that will be in effect, so to speak. So if you get hit in the arm and you don't have anything on your arms, you will get the full damage. But if you would have something on your arms, you would get damage reduction of 2. For this specific item. But if you would get hit in the chest and you have armor everywhere else, it doesn't do anything. So let's just buy, let's see, we have 55 gold. I think we can just buy leather armors all around, right? 30, 40, no we can't. Alright, let's buy a leather chest because we are most likely to be hit in the chest, because that's the biggest part. And let's just go with these maybe. You can see it's a bit slow on updating this one. Oh, goddammit, we can't afford it. Alright, I thought I wouldn't be able to afford a cloth helmet and trousers as well. Let's just go with the trousers. Alright. And we chose cloth there. It only reduces or reduces the damage of 1. It has a weight of 1, and the weight is pretty important, and I haven't described it anywhere, but oh, I think I actually mentioned what it is in the guide. Uh, but anyways, it decreases your hit chance by 1%, and it makes you slower in combat. Anyways, we'll get to that. So you can see here we have our character sheet like when we created it. The only difference is we have this detailed information here, where you can see my damage with my first weapon, damage with my second weapon, and also that chance. Our parry chance, I think I need to buff this a bit because I have 20 points and it's 3%. Our critical hit chance and our dodge chance. So let's equip our weapons. Let's equip our... Okay, I got an error. I'm getting this error. This is just bad programming. I will try to fix this. It's the system that prevents you from like equipping two-handed weapons and equipping two weapons when you only have one. That kind of stuff. I'm having some problems with it, but as you can see here, it's actually gone through. So we have our short sword equipped there. And let's just equip one for the left hand as well. You can just pick any one of those, I think. Yep. And you can see this one updated now, so we got an error, but we didn't care about it. So let's also equip our chest armor, which is a leather armor, and our arms, and we can see they pop up here on the left. And our cloth trousers. There we go. And let's see. Okay, we have everything equipped, so let's just go through training because I don't think anyone is playing in the arena on level 1. Let's see who's online. Okay, no one is playing because we are the only level 1. So let's just go with some training. You just try to level up. So in the training, you can pretty much fight against the computer, if you will. You choose beast to fight against. You can see their stats here. You can see it's a beast. It's level 1. You can see its stats, and other stuff is the experience you get, the gold you get, the damage, and the armor. And yeah, so let's just fight a rat. So there's a little description. One of giant rats that usually lurks in the sewers. It is giant, but not really that big. It's just that rats are usually pretty small. For some reason, there's 2 apostrophes here. Ah well, I'm typo. So when do you wish to surrender? So this is a very important step here. I'm gonna choose 8 HP because this way I cannot die. Because he can only do 4 to 6 damage, so this should be fine. So let's fight and see what happens. All right, here we go. It's done. So the fight has happened. We actually don't really do anything. We just started and see where it takes us. So you can see here just a bit of color coding. Your name and everything that's good for you is written in with blue text, and everything that's bad for you is written in red text. So we can see here we took 4 damage from the rat. He hit us, and he only gets 1 attack, and we get 2 attacks because we are dual wielding. And we did 8, and then we did 2 because there is a reduction on the offhand. There is a reduction. The reduction is 50%, but that reduction is before stuff like multipliers, like you get more damage from based on how much strength you have, and that comes after. That's why it's a bit less than 50%. Like in this case, it's only 25%, but it's also dependent on rolls. So you could get unlucky, and you could also get lucky. All right. So we can see here we took a total of 6 damage, and Rickstar has slain the giant rat. Rickstar is awarded 1 gold and 2 experience points. There we go. We have gold 8, and we have 2 experience points. Let's update and see. Oh yeah, we hit a cycle. So every 3 minutes you get regain 40% of your health. So we hit that, so we don't need to wait. So we could just fight again. All right, let's see. Um, oh, and we can also see here that Giant Rats tries to hit the left arm of Rickastar. And thankfully, on the right arm, we do have, or on both arms, we do have leather arm guards, which soaks up 2 damage. So he only dealt 2 damage instead of 4. So that's pretty good. Same thing here. Here, though, we don't have any protection on our heads, so we are dealt full damage and 5 damage to me. Ouch. So there we go. And same as before, we have 1 gold, 2 experience points. We can just fight again. Oh, this is not good. Look at this. He hit a 6, 4, 2. Oof. Alright, so we actually lost. So at this point, I hit the 8th HP, so Rickastar gives up after taking too much damage from Giant Rats. Rickastar still had 8 HP left. What a coward. Giant Rat is victorious. So that's a shame, and let's see. Okay, so if I would try to fight again now, it would just say you have chosen to turn on a higher HP than your current available HP. Match is cancelled. So that's a shame. But this is good because you can't like accidentally run into battle and just die. So that's pretty sweet. So let's see. While we wait for our HP to update, we can look at what else we have. So we have the market. We have gone through this. You can see all of your all of the items that you can buy and sell equipment. Because I have all of my items equipped right now. This one actually doesn't show anything because I don't want you to accidentally sell your weapons. Alright, so we can go to the arena. The arena is where you fight the gladiators, which is a bit confusing because the game is called Arena right now. I am hoping to come up with a better name, but for now it's just called Arena. Or Rickus Arena or something like that. Anyways, this is where you fight other gladiators. You choose a HP when you wish to surrender, like 8. And who do you wish to fight? Same level as me, +1 level, +2 levels, or if you're a daredevil, any level higher than you. And this is a good point, or this is a good thing, because we have 24 out of 40 HP. If I try to fight now, we will get, you are searching for a fighter who is any level higher than you. Okay, then need to rewrite that, it looks silly. The match will not start unless you are at 100% HP. So as long as I don't hit 1 more cycle so I get 40 HP, this match will actually not start. And also someone else needs to queue up for this because I need to be matched against another real player. So we're just going to stop that. Oh. And you can see here all the arena matches. They will be displayed here. So the messages are like, this player beat this player in the arena, or this player killed this player in the arena. There are occasionally other announcements. I can overwrite this one if there's something important, like the arena doesn't work right now, because I messed up the code, so don't try it, or something. Is the link to like a forum post. So we can see here when these 2 players fought, Dane 7, level 7, versus Bugarn, level 6. And it's color-coded here as well, but it's color-coded to the winner when you're watching these. So we can see that, ooh, Jesus Christ. Look at this, he got a critical hit, so he did 27 damage. Ouch. And we can move along, 19 damage and 24 damage. Oh, he could have been close to dying here. Because you don't want to give up too easily. So critical hits are quite deadly. Okay, so we also have a tavern, and the tavern is a forum I built, just so you know, you can just talk about whatever, like stuff like this. Most of the posts right now are updates from me, but there's also stuff like the bug forum or bug category where people submit their bugs. Usually me as well, though, but like this guy, I kind of select cloth armor. And here, there was actually nothing wrong. It was just they didn't have the sufficient skill. But this is before I got the messages, and this is before it was clear that you actually it required skill. to wield. But it's pretty cool, and we also have a suggestion and feedback. Like here, it'd be nice to be able to sell your old gear. And yeah, it would be nice. So I implemented that, and you can see that in the market here. Uh, well, right now I don't have any items to sell, but and lastly, it's the adventure mode, and I haven't finished this yet. It's going to be kind of you will go out on an adventure, stuff will happen, random events. You'll find a goblin, you will find a treasure chest which was empty, or you will find an item. Stuff will happen. This is currently a work in progress. We will see how this goes. Alright, so let's continue the training because I can see that we have 40 HP. Awesome. Maybe we should fight a wolf. As you can see, we would gain 4 experience here. Now, let's just go with the giant rat. Let's just kill 3 more so we can level up. Alright, so same as before, we give up an 8 HP. And come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. And you can see this updates as soon as you hit fight, so you can actually just look here. But that's not fun. Alright, so we'll use fight again. We don't have maximum HP, but it should be fine. It is totally fine because we critically hit him for 12. Booyah. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, so one more and we will level up. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. So we leveled up. So you can see here that our experience bar is full. We are level 1. We are level 1 still, but as soon as we click update or we move to another page, it will reset and we'll be level 2. So you have leveled up. Click here to assign your points. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, this is not updated. I should remove this. I had a biography, but I didn't like it, so I'm just going to remove this. So forget that this exists. So when you level up, you get 15 points to allocate on your stats. So these 4. And you get as many skill points as you have intellect. So we chose 35, and it's very important if you're going for an intellect build. It's very important to or like a skill build. It's very important to put points in intellect early on, because if I put 15 here, I don't actually get the skill points until next level. And that is a design choice. Okay, so let's just up our dexterity and our vitality, because I think the vitality at this stage is the most important thing to get up. Alright, so 5 dexterity, 10 vitality. Another thing, if you think this looks weird, because you can see it's the tooltip is cut off. Oh, I was gonna say it's because I have because of the stream, I'm keeping it in a bigger window, but it's actually my fault here. This tooltip is supposed to go to the left, but it goes to the right. I'll fix that a bit later. Alright, so let's increase our skills here. And you cannot decrease your skills. You can type in your own value here, but once you press save your attributes, the PHP code will run and you will get kicked out, and you will need to redo this. So don't even try to cheat. So let's see. Let's upgrade this maybe to 100, just to get more hit chance, because this is the only thing it gives us. And let's upgrade our parry chance here. Let's try to get some parry going. Alright, and save attributes. And we are level 2. Cool. And we can see here that our hit chance is 87. And this is because of our weight. If I would remove this, and right now this is something I implemented just 2 days ago or something, and I'm having some problem with it. It doesn't update automatically, so I need to press your character again, and it will update. So you can see our hit chance increased by 2 points, or 2%. 2%. So I'm gonna put it back on, and if we refresh the page, you will see that it's down to 87 again. But 87 is fine. That's not a problem. So one more thing here, you can also watch your match history. We can see all of our training matches. You can just click on one of those and it will load here. And and also our arena encounters, but we don't have any. And I think it's time for an arena match. Let's see. Oh, come on. Okay, so 3 people are level 3. Hopefully one of these will be queued up for the arena. So let's try it. Let's surrender on... Let's play it safe. Let's surrender on 15 HP. Plus 1 level, so we can fight level 3s. Ah, no one is queued up. So I'm just typing to to this guy Mantis. I just asked him, can you queue up for the arena? So he has a bronze battle axe, and this could be dangerous because this is a two-handed weapon. Oh shit! There we go. Oh! I met Frog. Okay, let's see. So I tried at his head. He blocks the attack with a large shield. Damn it! I just get my offhand attack, which does 2 damage. He does 5. Oh, I parry the attack. Oh yeah. Oops. That's good. See, it was a good thing we increased this. So we did an 8, 11, 2. He did 9 to us. We did 2 there. And he blocked. Oh, sorry. He blocked yet another attack. And yeah. So we beat him, and we got 4 gold and 3 experience points. I am gonna buff this because it's a bit low, and it's randomized. So depending on the level of the opponent you beat, you get a random amount of gold and experience. And I think it's a bit low right now because this is... I just fought him, and it's the same. It's the same as fighting a wolf over here, and the wolf is pretty easy. So let's just say now, because we are level 2, we don't get as much golden experience from the giant rats. This is actually decreased by 1 point for each level higher that you are. So that's something to take into consideration when you fight them, because the game is pretty much about fighting in the arena. Fighting in the arena, beating your enemies, beating your friends, and just killing them. It's so satisfying when you manage to kill them. It's really fun. And we can see the leaderboard here, and we can see that this guy, Testosaurus, he's a beast. He's level 8. He's higher than the rest. 22 arena wins, 10 arena losses, 2 player kills. Yeah, he's pretty good. He is pretty good. Let's see. He has 2 broadswords and a full leather equip. Let's see, the broadswords. Ooh, 500 gold. Jesus Christ, he has played a lot. Oh, alright, so he's pretty good. But yeah, so the leaderboard. We can see that my character here, my main character, because I do play the game, but mostly to test stuff out. I have 3 player kills, and this is because I am fighting with a glaive. I'm trying this out. It's the glaive goes under the spears, and it has a damage of 1 to 20, with a really crappy chance to hit. And a pretty high minimum skill as well. So I think I'm up to like 75% hit chance. But whenever I hit, it's just, I mean, 1 to 20 damage. It's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, so let's queue up again here because I want another match. So 15 HP plus 1 level. Here we go. Okay. So we did 11 damage there. He did 10 to us. 9, 13. So this is how you die. Critical hits. I have chosen to give up on 15 HP, but if he can hit me 23, and if I'm unlucky, which now I had 4 HP, but let's say this attack was also a crit that did 17, I would have been dead right now. So that's just it. You have to... It's pretty fun because you have to. It's a bit about chance and just like test out different builds and see if they work for you. And, yeah, so it's pretty good. Yeah. Anyways, I think this is about it. So every now and then I do release updates. Let's see. So updates are almost daily. You can see here the second, the third, the fourth, the sixth, the seventh. If it's a big one, I will write it up here on the main page. I don't do that often. So, and there's also a beginner's guide here if you click on it, which will explain most of the things. And a big thanks to Mantis for writing it. He did a really good job. It was just a forum post, general, I think. Yeah, introduction for new players. Um, so yeah, he wrote this nice put it there, so it's pretty good. Um, anyways, I think that's it. So I hope you guys will join me on the arena, and hopefully we'll make this game great in the future. It has quite a long way to go, but it is surprisingly fun. It's surprisingly fun to play because, especially since you can only do like a couple of actions every 10 minutes. So it's not like you don't get bored like super easily because you can't play it constantly. You just need to log in every now and then, have a couple of fights, upgrade your equipment, uh, sell your old equipment, which you can do now. So I can get 9 gold for this. Yay! Like that. So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna delete this character now. And I haven't quite thought of this. When you delete it, this is the screen you will see if someone kills you. You don't have a character. You need to create one. This is your final battle report. This was my final battle. So if I had actually died in combat, which you're supposed to do, um, this would have been my last uh, fight, so to speak. It's still my last fight, but I just suicided. So, well, anyways, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you around. See ya. Bye.